zone. I am not sure if this is going to be technically up to snuff. But we're going to try. Man, are we going to try. We are back with Space Quest. We are going to try to go back to the single screen so that you can control it, Alex. That's a lot more fun. We have improved the audio setup so that hopefully you're coming through. Some quick testing helped with that, I hope. And we are going to have a little diversion first. Yes, we are, but we'll get to that in a moment. First, let's recap what happened last time. You escaped an alien invasion of your ship. The Star Generator, a very Star Trek... Oh my god. Okay, yeah, we're having technical difficulties. Fortunately, they're on my Pi. So I'm going to talk while trying to reset this computer. Not the one I'm streaming from, fortunately.
Yay.
Boy, I hope that's a problem with the HDMI connection and not anything else. Okay. You crash landed. You escaped from the ship. You crash landed on an alien planet. You destroyed various natural flora and fauna. You met kind aliens who provided you with transportation away from the hostile area you crash landed on, and you wound up in a strange town called Ullent's Flats, which, to my embarrassment, I'd played this game multiple times since I was a kid and never realized Ullent's Flats, flatulence. Oh, got it. And you made a deal with a sleazy alien. Went to the bar. We overheard a conversation telling us where the evil aliens that stole the Star Generator is. And that's where we pick up, in that bar. It is really trying to find the HDMI wave for my Raspberry Pi. Anything I left out, Alex?
No, I don't think so.
Wow, something's really wrong with the Pi setup right now. All right, give me a moment here. I got to log back into it, and then I'm just going to have to deal with a munted video setup over there, I guess is what's going on. Yeah, that looks bad. I don't know if it's the... I hope it's not the Raspberry Pi itself, because all my tax documents are on that, and I need to back them up.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, well. Is what it is. It's refreshing badly. Okay, I am at a serious disadvantage without the Pi, because that was going to be my channel. That's going to be my channel monitor today, so I've got no way of monitoring it unless this thing starts to behave. And yeah, these things happen. Oh, I can't even lift it up here to show you. For those of you who don't know, the Raspberry Pi is a lightweight Linux distribution, and it is a computer chip smaller than a smartphone. As a matter of fact, I got the other case over here. Yeah, this right here is a computer case for a standard Raspberry Pi. And a screw just fell out of that case, so that's good. This was going to be yours. I moved this one to a bigger case for home automation projects. And it's like, yeah, the next time I upgraded a Raspberry Pi, I was just going to give you an emulation setup. Oh, well. Now, like I promised, there is going to be a deviation. Alex, the chat Okay, I think I will be able to basically see this, but my Raspberry Pi is very grainy. The video's bad. But I should be able to log in and monitor the chat with a little bit of eye strain. Alex, okay, so we've been very, very nice to you and let you play a point and click instead of the original 16 color. Follower deal, follower goal. Okay, yeah, I can barely read that. Ooh, boy. We did not make you play the text parser original. So I'm afraid that I've been building up your typing skills, but they might be atrophying. And what I'm going to do here, this is going to be very experimental. This might not work. You're connected on Parsec. You're good to go. We're going to have you play for about 5 to 10 minutes a typing game. How do you feel about that?
Not good, but
there's a little ASMR
can do.
for you. Little ASMR for you folks. Go. Okay. Let me stake this out here because, okay, I'll go to scene. Yeah, it's the first time I've done this, so technical difficulties may happen. We'll see. And you're going to love this, Alex. Okay. You ready? You got your fingers in the standard typing position like they taught you in typing class, which hasn't existed since the 90s.
I need a bigger keyboard.
Welcome to the fantasy zone. Get ready.
This is one of my favorite arcade games of all time. Now, yes, you are not controlling him. Yes. You're not controlling him. You're typing. Mukadensu! There you go. U. K. Oh.
K.
2 letters, okay. Robukome or Waku Waku. Okay, Uno or Waku Waku. Yeah, that was good.
Get ready.
Asamichi, Senigame. No, E, type the E. Michi, M-I-C-H-I. Okay. U. Almost. L. Nope. Yeah, you see why I wanted you on Discord as opposed to just streaming it through Twitch? I need you to react. Okay, you're speeding up. You're getting this. Oh no, my Raspberry Pi screen is completely blue. And you gotta hit the dash. Okay, good. Ichizu. Nope, okay. Oh,
Get ready.
should I bring the Pi monitor over here? Maybe that'll help. Okay, you play, I'll be right back. This will power off of the Pi itself at a reduced rate. I think I need a USB cable. instead of that, why don't I take a round at this? What do you say?
Alright.
I'm gonna try and beat your score somehow. I don't even... Okay. I think we don't have the kanji set to display this properly. Continue. Oh, and continue function in a typing game. I wasn't expecting.
Welcome to the fantasy zone. Get ready.
I love the original game. Love it.
honestly, it's up to you. You want
Honestly,
to try to beat the boss?
Ask you a frickin' question, Alex. Damn it, man.
I don't know. I don't get this far in Space Harrier. I'm lucky if I reach this boss. Normally, I usually eat crap at all them poles.
Yeah, no, these Sega games. A lot of fun. Now we're going to get on Space Quest. Let's see. I am going to start you up on that while I go fish for a USB cable to power. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. What am I supposed to do here? Problem being... Okay, yeah. I know what I'll have to do. You ready to resume? Reason I'm trying to get this pie working so bad is that I actually have the hint book on it. Although I think I remember enough to actually beat this game. So, worst case, I will be the hint master, but since I am not two-screening the PC, I'm a little bit stuck. But are you ready to dive in, Alex?
Right.
Well, I hope you
sound go off on this.
Sorry?
Wait. Just one.
I hope the sound is coming through. You know what? Damn it. I forgot to do scene again. Yeah, like one screen, this is very difficult.
I am still. I can
Yeah,
control.
you're here now.
Alright, and I got audio back. I swear to God, I gotta get new headphones.
Restore game.
Alright, restore.
Why is this so small?
Alright, let's see. TBC, right?
TBC, you got it right.
Alright, restore.
You know what might be the problem here? My power might have been a little screwed. I wonder if that was it.
Damn.
Oh my God! Yeah, okay. It was the main power to the Pi, not the HDMI. Okay. I am online, baby. Now, our buddy was pointing out last week that you could run out of money. But there are actually several ways to get money. And you should have enough to get started. All right, what are your thoughts? What's the next step? Talk to me here.
I can't. I can move the mouse, but I can't do.
You can't do anything?
Yeah.
I hate this. I absolutely hate this. We fixed this last time. Okay, let me get you up here. Okay, so you can right-click. Let me try something real quick. Okay. Try pressing Enter on your keyboard. Okay. Now, use your mouse to navigate, and Enter is essentially going to be your left click. Can you work with that?
Yes, I guess I can.
How am I not making millions and millions of dollars in tech support? I ask you that. Living that jet-setting life. Oh, you problematic bastard. She'll make you so sorry if you touch one of those. Oh yeah, look at her.
Alright.
Oh, he's going for it.
Let's see.
So you'll want to insert some... Yeah, there you go. You can bet up to 3. Lose, homeboy. Tisk, 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 whisk, whisk, whisk. Luck's turn has cost you dearly. As your dust particles gradually drift across Corona's barren landscape, you reflect upon the irony of your fate. Many was the time you swept and dumped piles of dust very similar to your current state. And unfortunately, that is how you have to make your fortune.
So, do we need to? Or...
Yeah.
Okay.
That said, you're in an adventure game. Oh, shit, sorry. My bad. Okay, so this is something I was deeply afraid of. Let me fix that. I've got my 2 sets of controls, one above the other. And I'll try to be very careful about it. My Raspberry Pi controls for monitor 2 are up top. My PC controls are on the bottom. Happy Sierra Saturday, Junie. Yeah, Omegano Rosella? Omegano Rosella? Oh, I see what you're doing. Clever. Yeah, we're getting perilously close to King's Quest 4. Don't touch. Maybe you'd better buy your own beer.
Alright.
Yeah, you got it.
Fine.
I think I'm going to play more of that typing game on my own time. Did you know that there was a Space Harrier typing game, Alex?
No.
I almost used the wrong keyboard again. Warning potential security risk. That's my own website. Oh dear. Remember, kids, always gamble. Yeah. Alright. Alright. Do you have more than you started with?
Keep going.
I mean, you can keep going, but I'm asking you, do you have more than you started with?
Yes.
Why don't you save the game? Like, why don't I help you here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna tell you though, you're in an adventure game. You're doing this the dumbest way possible.
What, should I be safe scumming?
That's what we just did.
Oh.
But you're missing my point. Great, you won back your pot. Let me see. I'm gonna look at the hint book here and see if I want to read any of it to you. Yeah, okay, so it gets into spoiler territory too soon. Hey, okay, so press F5, save it. Okay, there you go. Because you can do it this way, but there's an easier way. I'll tell you that.
I'm up $100.
Yeah, you are. And you got to do this in Leisure Suit Larry. Actually, I think there's a number of them that do this. Oh, dear. Ooh, okay. Must have been... Like, I would be ducking out of the way when I saw two skulls. Like, nope! Oh, you know, what's his name? Palmer something. The guy who created the Oculus? Alright, there you go. Restore. He came up with a theoretical, like, VR type helmet that would kill you if you lost a game. And it's just like, why? Why?
Sword Art Online.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you understood that reference.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. What was that again?
Sword Art Online.
I know that
It's
you sound like a porpoise. Sword Art Online. Sorry.
It's Sword Art.
Sword Art.
I got it. It's a stupid anime that sort of an isekai. Some bunch of people get trapped in an online game. It's pretty much where you get, like, at one point, the person that traps them there tells them, like, hey, yeah, you guys die in this. You die, your physical body dies with you.
Yeah.
So, like, yeah.
There you go. There you go. There is a 3DO game that actually has the same premise. Except that's from the mid-90s. I know that was a trend in anime. I don't watch a lot of anime, but I remember it was a trend. 2000s?
A lot of... What? The isekai thing?
Junie says, that was supposed to be a very cool Rosella emote my streamer friend made me. Looks like it only works on his channel. Well, I mean, I guess maybe I should figure out how to moderate a channel properly, and then I'll make it happen here, because this is a Sierra channel.
Yeah. Well, no, unless you want to count, what the hell is it? That Fate Stay Night as a reverse isekai?
That's a lot of words I don't understand right there.
Fate Stay Night is another Type Moon. It's from the Type Moon studio. They bring in heroes from time and they bring them to modern Japan.
Okay.
Well, it's dated. It's supposed to be Japan.
Kind of like when they hired me to go over there.
That's when they made it back in the, I want to say late 90s, early 2000s.
Hand icon.
Come on. Yeah. Hell yeah.
Save your frickin' game!
How do I pull up? Okay.
Yeah, you press F5. Now, okay,
I don't
Alex,
have the...
there's two things that are going to be very helpful here. One, figure out how much money you need. Two, exit out of here and look at your inventory and think for a minute, please.
Okay.
Ooh.
Bird.
Okay. Belchy.
What is?
Hey kids, this bar coupon is good for 5 Buckazoids and a free Coronian ale. Okay, so little bit of Space Quest history. In the original, this coupon was mentioned in the manual. It was not in your inventory. You could use it in the game, but there was nothing except the manual to give you any clue that you could do that. This coupon gives you a 20% discount at Droids Be Us near you. How helpful! Those suckers have the highest droid prices in the universe. Yeah, remember that guy you sold the skimmer to, gave you the jetpack, and he also said he was part of the Chamber of Commerce, so he gave you those coupons.
Ah, yes.
So, what are you thinking?
We should go check out Droids R Us and get us a sex bot?
Okay, that's one thought. It's a bad thought, but it's a thought. Stairs are on the lower left.
Ah, yeah. No, I can't touch.
You're not taking... I mean, you are taking the stairs somewhere, but you're not physically taking them anywhere.
There.
Greetings, sir. Allow me to show you our fine line of robots, otherwise known as droids. We have a wide variety of work-saving, life-enhancing, shiny new factory-fresh technological wonders of modern engineering wizardry. However, I can see that we would be more interested in our line of economy-priced used robots, wouldn't we? Please observe our robot preview screen. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask.
Pence XO10 Bridge
Sucks
Stock
9,000.
9000 U1B
Delic. Okay. References. Hey, the black hole! That movie gave me nightmares as a kid. I think you can look at the screen as these are going by. The view screen shows pictures of droids currently available in your rather limited price range. Okay, so maybe you talk to him when they're on the screen. The sales bug appears to be a I'm not going to do that. A race renowned for their predatory sales techniques. You decide to count your fingers once you've completed your transaction. Yikes! It's an Ultron 17, the only robot bad enough to go head-to-head with an Arnoid 1000 exterminator. You note with relief that he appears to be out of commission, at least temporarily. It's an upgrade option for the Arnoid series. It's capable of crushing a person's skull. Very useful if you're in that line of work. The plaque says, Sales Bug of the Year. You'd better watch your money around this guy. It looks like some sort of gigantic diaphragm? Yeah, try talking to the bug. This was one of my better bodyguard models, and it also doubled as a radial arm saw. If it had one fault, it was probably a tendency to be overzealous. It's no longer available except for demolition purposes. His memory isn't the best, so I'll let you have him for just 512 buckazoids, 410 with a coupon. These robots have a bad attitude. You've got to keep them in line or they'll walk all over you. Well, maybe you shouldn't consider buying this particular model. That model is ideal for flight systems operations. It will pilot any modern fighter or cruiser, and it is one of the most experienced droids we carry.
The Johnny 5?
I ask only 45 buckazoids for it, 36 with a coupon. I got it from some gambling type who was required to pay up or perish. This is an all-purpose household model. It cooks, sews, does windows, and brews a little moonshine on the side. However, I have only one left, and I put it to work in the warehouse. If you were to insist, I could let you have it for a mere 512 buckazoids, 407 with a coupon. This model is one of my personal favorites. It was produced exclusively for Droids Be Us by a small planet who used these mechanical warriors to fight their battles. That is a Battletech mech. That race killed themselves off. I missed a screen, didn't I? And spare parts are nearly impossible to find. Don't bother haggling. This one's worth 55 buckazoids for the parts alone. That would cost 46 buckazoids with a coupon. This model was originally designed as a family companion on those long space vacations. However, the manufacturer had to discontinue it due to a psychological disorder. Whenever it gets excited, it waves its arms around wildly and yells, "Danger! Danger!" If you can live with the paranoia, though, it makes a great babysitter. And if you've got kids, you'll appreciate its low, low price of 698 buckazoids, 559 with a coupon. Ah yes, a truly beautiful piece of machinery. This design rates 5 stars. Although a handsome machine, this robot has a habit of killing people without any real reason. I'd love to sell you one, but every last one I had was snapped up by a movie director from New Japan 4. Sorry. The brand name says it all. Sucks as a major manufacturer of refrigerators, dishwashers, and someday even time machines. I just happen to have one of these in stock. It's been completely reconditioned since its regrettable accident that took the lives of... but of course you wouldn't want to hear about that. Yes, this dandy compact unit goes for a mere 29 buckazoids. 23 with coupon. You can't go wrong when it sucks. These little robots are perfect for gardening chores, and they don't mind at all if they're away on space missions for centuries. Yes, they may look like Kleenex boxes, but they're built to run a long time. And quiet? You bet! We've got a set of 3, and you can have them all for just 999 buckazoids. $7.99 with a coupon. This model has had a bad rep, unearned if you ask me. They're just a wee bit too ambitious is all, and who of us isn't? It's quite an endearing quality, actually. However, we're fresh out of them right now. Nobody seems to survive long enough to trade them in. These are really some of the most useful all-purpose robots around and extremely good with children. Of course, they're all in hibernation this time of the century. I could let you have him for just 875 buckazoids. 700 with a coupon. Okay. Yeah. We've been here. So now you know what the basic droid options are. Yeah, you might want to use the hand on that. Now, which of those sounded handy, Alex?
Okay,
Yes, you can afford a couple of the droids. They're not all useful, though. However, yes. What are you going to need a droid for?
Piloting? Question mark?
Well, there was a navigation droid in there that was cheap.
Yeah.
You can take a look around town if you want. This robot is a very old model. Somehow he looks tired and depressed. What do you want now? I was just about finished with my internal diagnostics check. Now I'm going to have to recalibrate my photoelectric scanner memories and begin all over again.
Can I go in?
I do not believe
No.
so. I think the whole point of this area is written on the wall. Actually, this ship is not bad looking. It appears to be a Dralian cruiser. They have a reputation for quickness and reliability. It's awfully small and also much older than you. Ouch! That hurt! You are standing next to the protective barrier encircling Eulent's Flats. Due to the fact that you are land-based, you are not able to pass. Howdy, bucko. Can I interest you in one of the finest little spaceships in the galaxy? You look like a man of discerning taste. This one, for instance, is just your speed, style, that is. This is quite a unique little unit, never been flown over Mach 3. It was owned by a little old lady from Glandestrom. You have to fly it to believe it. She can be yours for only 99 buckazoids. One time offer only. Talk to me, friend.
This, the suppository pot?
So how about it, partner? Can I interest you in anything here? We can do business or what? I'm at your service. Talk to me, chief. Somebody had fun making this music.
What, should I take it?
You tell me, man. You're the one buying a fucking ship.
Yes, but I want a robot, but want to make sure if I buy this, I can fit the robot with me.
Okay. So, that's your problem, man. I'm just here. I'm just vibing. As the kids say, as the youths say. The youngs.
Damn it.
Hey fella, wait up! So long as you're headed in that direction, why don't you let me show you my other fine spacecraft? No obligation whatsoever to you, pal. Just try to be helpful to one in need. I'm somewhere between Carl and Rocky Balboa here. I don't know where this one's coming from. Now, just take a gander at these beauty sport. If you see one you like, just give a hoot. I'll stay right over here. No pressure. Absolutely none. I really like to help you out, bud. Just give it a chance to treat you right. Tiny is a large, green scale-covered jaw jockey with the personality of a true salesman. Not a prime combination of traits, I must say.
Am I going to need a robot?
Now just take a gander at these beauty sport. If you see what you like, just give me a hoot. Okay, he said that. Have I mentioned that I have another party or two I'm ready to deal? Not that I'm pressuring you or anything, partner, just so you know. I don't know, try walking towards the ship or something.
Alright.
Well, there's a man with a good eye. This here's the keenest little scrambler in the hemisphere. Top of the line. Handles like a charm. Perfect for cruising the asteroid fields. And she's got all the thrust a guy could need. I tell you, she's an outright steal of 214 buckazoids. Now, just take a gander at these beauty sport. If you like one you see, just give me a hoot. I'm standing right over here. No pressure. Absolutely none. Don't let appearances fool you. This baby may be a relic, a classic, but she's as dependable as the day we got her. And just think, you'll be the only one in the quadrant with one. I guarantee it. She's a beaut, isn't she? This little baby can do a spin around the planet in just under an hour. Look at the lines in that bodywork. They just don't make them like this anymore, you know what I mean? And she's a real bargain at 185 buckazoids.
I don't even have that much money.
No, you do not. So you got to make some more money. Which ship do you want?
Sounds like this one would be the better option. That was what? 216, I think?
Talk to my chief.
The scrambler, 214. Yeah, I feel like if we pick up the Johnny 5, grab this, we just need... the Johnny 5 was like what? I think 75 with coupon?
Yeah, not much, not much. So you're talking 250, maybe a little more.
Yeah, let's make it 300 and... we can probably do this.
I told you to look at your inventory.
What?
I told you to look at your inventory. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I'm not sure if I'm gonna get anywhere fast enough on the planet using the jetpack. Or can I?
No, the jetpack is another potential soft lock if you made a deal too early or refused the second deal. It will not be usable just yet. I will tell you that one for free. All other clues you have to pay off in walking my dog.
Coupon, go to 5. I can't barter with the coupon?
No,
With
you
somebody
can
other than
just-
the...
Nope. Oh, Busacoids? Yeah, that's a bit of a typo there. This bar coupon is good for 5 Bukakzoids. Okay, wow, no comment. Yeah, the only hint in the hint book is like too broad. Or too direct. It's like, I thought about investing a few Buckazoids in the slot machine, but it toasted that little alien fella. Hint 1, that's why they call it a game of chance. Number 2, when you lose on this baby, you lose, if you take my meaning. 3, that's why you should save your game before you play. And again, whenever you make some money. Then the hints go on, and the next one basically gives away the game.
All right. All right, we can figure this out.
sand. Oh, man. Wow. Big winner. Big winner. 9 Buckazoids. It's starting to stink again just from the atmosphere. When's the last time you saved it?
I don't know.
Guess you haven't really accomplished much since... This is riveting stuff. Oh, this is for my headphones. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, I forgot that I actually had, like, headphone jacks for my wireless headphones here. That's nice.
Damn it.
Come on, you need a win here. Oh, I'm getting so bored. Like, I have dropped some...
I'm tempted.
Hmm?
I'm tempted to just
what?
restore.
You can do
'Cause
that,
I mean,
but, I mean, like, 1 win still sets you back. Because the minimum you win with an actual solid roll on 3 Buckazoids is 30? And you started with, what, 126 or so?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's really not a whole lot point in restoring just yet. I mean, you could. See, at this point, you could restore, because you're now... Oh, no, you're only 20 down. Okay, how mean should I be to Alex? Leave a comment, because I can just let him do this.
This would just be a gambling stream for like another hour or so.
Oh my god, yeah. We could actually... There you go. You got 60, which means you're ahead.
Alright, save!
Yeah. So proud of you. Brute forcing this. Oh boy. Well, it's a good thing. It's a good thing you asked me to save. It's a very good thing.
Yeah, I made back what I lost.
'tis happy time. Don't be mean to Alex. Okay. You know, here's the thing. Being mean to Alex right here would be insanely funny. It would not be good. Suck methane. Alex, okay. Taking over for a second. Taking over for a second. I told you to look at
I checked inventory.
You checked your inventory, but did you really think about it? Did you really freaking think about it? Did you?
Oh, the MacGuffin. Oh.
See, I wanted to just let you gamble for 2 freaking hours and then point that out, because that would have been hilarious, but it would have been like watching slow death.
Oh.
Okay. I thought we had learned, Alex. It's an adventure game. You use items on everything until something just clicks. Alright.
I thought the MacGuffin was gonna be, like, for much later use.
No, it's here, and
Right?
it's strictly optional. You can torture yourself. You step back nervously as the overheated slot machine begins to sputter and smoke. Wow, I guess he overheated the poor old thing. Must be using that vacuum tube technology.
I should head out, right? Actually, I should save. Right?
That's awfully good. That's awfully good. You can just press F5.
Alright.
Okay, so the reason I told you to look at the green woman is that she's a Total Recall reference. She actually has 3 breasts.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if we'd... yeah, you can do that too. Oh boy. She smells as great as she looks, but maybe a little less green. Alex, you're getting into the creepy zone here. You must be getting dizzy. You're seeing triple. Alex, Alex.
All right.
I mean, you can do that because it's just going to give you comedy text, but most extraterrestrials wouldn't do that on the first date. Maybe you should just listen to them. I did find out, Alex and I actually tested this a little bit after we stopped streaming last week. And so there's different acts that'll appear on the stage when you come in. And man, the descriptions for a woman were quite unkind. And I was like, wait a minute, is that supposed to be? Oh, hell yeah. And they actually did a great job emulating Dan Aykroyd's dance here, like I said last time. It was Madonna. I looked it up. And one of the guys must really not have liked Madonna. There are a couple of non-galactic-looking humanoids cranking out some unfamiliar-sounding tunes. They seem interested solely in the music they are performing. They also nailed John Belushi's voice. Illinois Nazis. I hate Illinois Nazis. Ah, what a good movie. Are you trying to check out the acts?
Yep. See if we can get the Madonna.
Sure, why not? Yeah, we'll see how he does there. Yep, there she is. Love the Blues Brothers aliens, yeah. I think it was just like flesh-colored. On stage, a strangely attired woman performs her act, if that's what you want to call it. You haven't had a girlfriend for a long time, more like forever, but even that's not enough to make her attractive. Yeah, like, that's uniquely unkind. Somebody really didn't like Madonna. She doesn't have the time to talk to you. You'd love to, but those spikes look deadly. Her taste in clothes is almost as bad as her taste in music.
Wow.
Yeah, like I said,
it's some real fucking hate.
Yeah. Like, I was never big on Madonna, but it's like, oh, this is... somebody really didn't like. Oh. Yeah, the Blues Brothers, I believe, were flesh-colored in the original 16-color version. Sorry?
Those were the only three, right?
I'm not sure. I don't have any solid memories of anything else, but yeah. Alex is really into the musical acts on this planet. I can read it. Okay. This is a seedy little place. Galactic riff-raff are seated at the bar. A bearded band is cranking out some of the more popular tunes in the quadrant. There's a slot machine standing near the bar. You notice a sweeper in the corner of the room. It must get messy here. No one seems to notice or care that you have entered the bar. On stage are two heavily bearded gents and a relatively clean-shaven drummer. They're one of the hottest bands in the quadrant.
Yeah, I guess it's just the three.
Yeah, I can't recall. You've had a couple of drinks now. What do you think?
No, should I use that coupon?
Yeah, I mean, you can. As long as it doesn't kill you.
I can't remember if we used the...
We drank 3 drinks. I think drank 3 drinks. I think you'll be fine. Go ahead. You want another 5 Buckazoids? Why not?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. You click OK. What do you expect them to do? Reproduce?
No.
Okay. Click OK.
All right.
There you go. Like... this, yeah, awesome bar music. David, yeah, I think the music in general in this game is really well done. I've said it last week, the Space Quest theme, I think, was Sierra's first real, like, oh, this is kind of catchy. The music in that little arcade sequence we did, crossing the desert, kind of makes up for the frustration that we had. Like, it's a simple 2-step rise and fall, but it's so well done. Ironically, a lot of the time, Sierra's best scores came from in-house. King's Quest IV had a great one from William Goldstein, I believe, but they actually got Jan Hammer from Miami Vice to do Police Quest 3, and it was nowhere near as good as, like, the Police Quest 2 theme. My opinion. Okay. Wow. You got more than enough, I'll tell you that. The salesman theme over at the spaceships was very catchy, very good use of bass and beats. Like, who did the music on this one? It must have been an in-house guy. Because I don't think they were hiring outside musicians at this point. Quest... A Mobby Games. I could just use the pie. Oh, yeah, if you're out of money and you want a few more Buckazoids, that little pile of dust out behind the bar, the vaporized gambler, that'll give you a handful. Here, tell you what. Oh, yeah. Blah, 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 blah. Why don't we save it? I think we're safe on this save. Now let's see. You want to buy one? You want to buy one. Which one do you want to buy, Alex? Okay, so here's something on Moby Games. You want a brand new copy of Space Quest 1 VGA? That'll be $999.99, please. Okay, music. The composer was Ken Allen. Oh, who came back to do Space Venture, the two guys from Andromeda's comeback game, which I don't know how that did. He had a good career after Sierra, but was he a regular? Yes, he was. Did a lot of voices. Composed Jones in the Fast Lane, their board game. King's Quest V. Mixed Up Mother Goose. Yeah, he was a sound and music guy for Sierra. Yeah, Sierra does not. They're not stingy on the cameos, are they, Junie? They had a Sierra logo on the drums. So let's see. What do you got to do? You got to click the Buckazoids on them when the proper robot is there. Do you know which robot you want?
Yeah, we'll go with the Johnny 5.
Okay.
I feel like a piloting robot may be good.
Sure you don't want that one?
What, the suck?
Yeah, the Sierra self-insert cameos. Ken Williams eventually appears in Space Quest 3. Roberta Williams appears in Leisure Suit Larry 3.
No, I don't got enough for that.
Yeah, this isn't a bad number either. Woo! Curiously, there's even some inserts in this version of Space Quest for things that will appear later in the series. Like that SUX droid, I believe is the brand name. I think it hinted that it was the time machines that you use in Space Quest 4. I don't remember for sure, though. And the Arnoid droid reference down there for a droid that tries to kill you in several Space Quest games.
No.
You may pick up your purchase at our convenient Droids BS pickup area located just out the door and to your right. Okay, so Alex, do you want to see what happens if you purchase some wrong droids?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so we'll do a new save. Your new robot will be here in a moment. Oh, there he is, sir. Programmed to follow you around like a whimpering little puppy dog. How humiliating. Yeah. We got you covered. He bought the correct droid. Correct droid. But that just means that we can press this magic button here and go back in time. And there you go. Simple. Here, let me. You did not click on it. There you go.
Oh.
All right. Do these actually lead to deaths? That's my question. I just kind of remember them breaking. But I didn't buy all of them, I think. Oh, okay, I was wrong. Oh my, another shredded customer. I suppose someone will be upset about this. Why do I bother? You seem to have had trouble maintaining your composure, not to mention your molecular structure. Get yourself together. Unfortunately, you're the universe's only hope. Oh, wait. You want to try another droid? I can't remember what other ones were affordable. Or do you want to continue from here?
Yeah, let's try another one.
Okay. What you definitely have to do is buy the wrong spaceships. You again failed to click on the actual Buckazoids, sir. You do not appear to have enough money for our purchase now, do we? Credit applications, okay. Uh-oh. What just happened? Did we get kicked out? Oh, whatever. Okay. Yeah, I think I see the coupon too. And you get points for giving it to him, I believe. Oh, really? Oh, you didn't use the coupon, man.
Oh.
You friggin'... You fail even as a cheapskate. Okay, give him the coupon.
Okay.
Let's get those points, buddy. You have more money to spend on the alien destroyer. Very good, sir. This coupon entitles you to a reduction of 20% in the price of any of our fine previously owned droids.
Have enough. Alright.
Oh, wait, I don't hear sound. Was it not worth points then? Odd.
Not those.
I guess selection buttons for this monitor were just a little too high-tech for Sierra in 1991. You're still trying to buy robots, huh? Why can't I ever get a customer with more money than brains? Well, in your case, you might just qualify at that. My conscience just won't let me sell him to you. Besides, your next of kin might sue. Oh, you fuck. Pardon me for saying so, sir, but we don't appear to have enough money. Good job, Alex. Select your credits. There you go.
I should have wasted more time on the...
Should have wasted more time on what?
On the casino.
Oh, that would have been boring, but very... The punchline would have been great. Alright. Now you got a droid.
Alright. Save.
Okay. Just gonna... Alright.
Yes. Because we used the coupon this time.
Okay.
Didn't we?
Yes.
Did we?
Yep. Coupon gone.
305.
And you still got enough to buy anything on the ship lot.
Alright.
That song's burrowed into my skull now. Thank you. I feel like you could afford the ship without the coupon, but at least in the case that Alex has here. Oh, we're back for another look at this fine piece of spaceware, right, Chief? This is quite a unique little unit. No, yeah, okay, we did this one. All right, so I'm just gonna Sierra the hell out of this and save it.
Yeah, sure. Let's go with the butt plug.
Okay.
The
porn parody version of Inner Space. I don't know. Like, try using the Buxoids on... Yeah, go over close by. Whatever. Try using the Buxoids on him. I tell you, I think you've made a wise decision. She's a beauty. The keys are in her. If you have any problems, don't hesitate to come back and tell us about them. All right. Use it.
touch.
Touch. It's been a heck of a pleasure doing business with you. Good luck. Come again. You proudly climb into your new used spacecraft. There's definitely something unique about it. Orat Uranus? Uranus Orat? You turn the key excitedly. How utterly unpredictable. Drat! Where did Mom and Dad go wrong? You be the judge. Geez, guy, it seems to develop some minor malfunction since we acquired it. We did have a small micrometeoroid shower the other day. Maybe that was it. Yeah, that was probably it. This don't matter. None of this matters. Much as I'd like to, I can't refund your money. Company policy. It's out of my hands. However, I can give you a 70 Buckazoids credit on any other ship in our fine line of used spacecraft. Look around, see what you like.
Oh, that's
Go-
next. It only cost me like what? Barely 100.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention. Like I said, no, it just doesn't matter. None of this matters. Hey, follow, what up? Yeah, we did this.
Now, which one's gonna take a dump on me?
I mean, like, come on. This is a little bit obvious, ain't it?
This one? Or the cheaper looking
Well,
one?
okay, we want you to experience it, so I'm going to say you want the sexy ship up there. You want to fuck up by buying the saucer.
All right. We can always restart.
Yeah. That's why I saved it right before that. I am shocked that it didn't kill you. Like, come on.
Yeah, I was kind of waiting
Sierra's
for
going
that too.
soft for a moment. Okay, so there you go. You're in the vicinity. 185 bucks, Zoids. Give them the credits. Oh my god. No, you're good. You want to stand near that and give them the bucks, Zoids, I think. I tell you, I think you made a wise decision. She's a beauty. The keys are in her, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, the dialogue,
Touch.
we kind of skipped through it, but the dialogue actually did mention the discount. Darn the luck! You've crashed in the dunes and ended your life. The various inhabitants of the Coronian Desert are now feasting on your remains. Guess that wasn't such a hot purchase. Alright. So if the keys are always in these ships, couldn't we just steal one? Yeah, I had that thought when I was a kid, and I think I tried. It didn't work. Alright. We know the deal. 214 buckazoids. 50 bucks, little man. Put that shit in my hand. If the money you don't show that you owe me, oh. Click him again. She's better kissing. It's been a heck of a pleasure doing business. It's a good thing you already got a pilot, Joy, because you need one to help you fly that thing. Well, good luck. Come again. We forgot something. Forgot to buy this ship without the droid. Okay, you know what? Tell you what. I'm going to take over real quick, Alex.
Okay.
Because, yeah, I don't know if I've ever done that. So we'll speed run that real quick. Does anything happen? Because he even just tells you. Well, yeah, sure, we'll give it a shot. Whee! There's a saying in these parts, you don't touch a ship that isn't yours, you don't die. Oh, God. Finish your talking and gesticulating so that I can buy your interstellar vessel. Seated in the cruiser, you notice there are no controls within reach, just a button marked load. Tiny must have been serious when he said you would need a droid to fly this thing. And since you are currently droidless, there seems to be nothing else to do but climb out. Alright. Alright. Cool. Alright. Now we got... Do we have the droid with us here, or did I... Okay, where's the droid? Oh, there it is. Okay. All right, I'll get you through this little segment, and then I'll hand it back over. Birdie, 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 birdie. All right, Alex, back to you.
All right.
Once you're seated snugly in the ship's compact cockpit, the robot moves into position and you push the load button. Hey, wait a minute! Where do you think you're going with my ship? Hey, Space Quest 4 reference. Alex won't get that. We have achieved escape velocity. It might help if you were to tell me where we are going. Please indicate our destination on the touchpad in front of you. Oh, crap. Hey, Alex.
2924.
What, the self-destruct code? Yeah. Oh, whoops, I'm typing on the wrong.
Mm-hmm.
You remember the sector they mentioned in the bar, Alex?
No.
No, you don't? I threw out all the papers I had on my desk. I'm screwing with you. I actually got it over here. I believe now I got to read my handwriting. That's the problem. And I got to call up the manual so that we can translate it. I believe that it was sector BF, although knowing my handwriting, that could have been an H. Oh my God. Okay.
Well, we got to save and we can...
Yeah, by all means.
No.
I'm good. I did write it down. I was messing with you, dude. Let me see. Make sure that this is the VGA manual. Okay, yeah, got it. Okay. Okay, I got the code. That said, you're going to save it anyway.
Yeah.
And, we're just going to... Oh, how's that? Where's this go? Ah, damn it. I was hoping. Let me try a blatantly incorrect code, because how do they not just kill you? This would be Sector BG. Oh, Sierra, I demand that you kill me. Okay. This is hopefully the correct code, and I don't wind up sitting here entering all the codes in the manual. Okay, I'm plotting our course. Back to you, Alex.
Yay.
Course is plotted. Stand by for warp speed. Bless whoever thought like some fractal error looking thing should be the light speed of the Space Quest universe, because it is pretty. And it's a good thing you bought the Astro droid that was built for navigating asteroid fields, isn't it?
Yep.
Sensors indicate a large ship in this sector. I wonder who it could be. We'll continue to scan for an ID. Yeah, I think we can ID that. Whoa, that's a Sarian battlecruiser. We'd better stand off. If we get any closer, they'll detect us for sure, and we'll be space sputum. Let's head out of here, okay, boss? In the face of danger, you decide to turn and run, leaving Xenon and the rest of the universe to fend for themselves against those bad boys of the universe, the Sarians. When things get tough, the cream rises to the top. I guess you know which stratum you occupy. Now you're going to make me switch back to that tab. And I mean, like, good getting into the spirit of the thing and messing up, Alex.
Yay.
Doink and doink and doink. What do you think, Alex? The Space Quest theme or Night Trap? Look out
Honestly,
behind you, Night Trap.
I don't know. Night Trap has more of a nostalgic feel to it.
For you, perhaps. Like, you are old enough to remember, like, some of the FMV area. Okay, and that's a no. Okay, let's, oops. Give it another save. As you exit the ship, you carefully slide the jetpack on your back. Oh, damn. Damn. That's cold. You're floating in space just outside the biggest darn spaceship you've ever seen. You see a door. Perhaps it's a way in. I think you can die from taking too long. That would make sense. In fact, I think I might remember that. Oop. Oh, yeah. Oh, I remember this, actually. Okay. Your overheating backpack lies smoking on the floor. You hope that it doesn't explode. It appears to be a decontamination unit, something like the ones used to zap Andromedan cockroaches aboard the Arcata. You wonder what it's here for. This seems to be some sort of special door control panel. It requires some sort of special key card, which you obviously don't have. Alert! Alert! Organic contamination detected in airlock! Those laser shots are incredibly effective against your body, as your body will attest. Being in plain sight probably didn't help you much. Yes. I remembered that. I remember that death. I don't remember if it's in the 16-color original. The remakes tend to be pretty faithful gameplay-wise. Oh. Yeah, if he eats it again, I'll make him do that. Apparently you can run out of jetpack fuel if you meander about up here.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. They gave you a freebie by letting you survive that one spaceship, so they're gonna be so mean to you for the rest of this game. You missed a golden opportunity while that door was open. Oh well, what's new? All alone and by yourself, you grow incredibly hungry and begin sampling your own body parts. Finding that you have absolutely no taste, like we didn't know that, you end up shriveling away to nothing and dying in the process. I don't think I found this part too easy. I think with me, I don't remember the VGA version too well at this point, to be honest. I do remember the 16-color original, and how mean it was. Although, ironically, I think there's a certain item you get that's easier to use in the 16-color version than it is in this version. Let's see. Let me call up the hint book. Ah, shit. I'm so sorry. I did that. Did it again. Did it again. Alex, let go.
Right.
Alex, let go. Okay.
So what, I can make this explode while I'm on it?
I don't know. According to our friend, it's you run out of fuel if you meander out here. Thought you could run out of fuel, but I guess not. Okay, maybe you can't. Head on in.
Alright.
Okay, yes. Get over in the alcove. And then as soon as that droid comes through the door, you want to get through. I mean, we're doing all right here, so we'll just save again. If we had a new jetpack, it wouldn't catch on fire and we couldn't save the universe. Funny how that works. Yeah. Fate lends a hand. Go. Go, 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 go. All right. Okay. I got a firm memory of this room because this is one of those classic Sierra points that they kind of stopped doing outside of Quest for Glory, where you can do multiple solutions to this to get out of here. An air shaft protrudes from the wall above your head. It's covered by a vent grill. Yeah, the bot should follow you out, but whatever. Two enormous storage vaults take up one whole wall of the room. If I remember correctly, they are of no use, but I could be wrong. The trunk is unremarkable in every way. You're in some sort of storage room. A large trunk occupies the center of the room. Perhaps one of the little Sarians is away at enemy eviscerating training camp. You don't have time to stop and touch all this neat stuff. You've got a galaxy to save. Okay.
Oh, I didn't even...
There's a door down to the southeast, by the way.
Should I go through the door?
I'm not...
Fine, screw it, I will.
Stop asking me questions. Don't be silly in the head. No, you shouldn't go out through the door. Blammo! Those pulse ray pistols sure are effective little weapons. Even after it kills you, your meat continues to cook to nice golden brown. Try not to get shot in the future. Even if your life isn't worth much, think about the rest of the universe.
All right.
Go! Wubba-dubba. Wubba-dee-boo. Your hands by themselves are incapable of opening it. This is easy.
No.
Very good. Very good. I was going to shout at you if you didn't get this one. I was going to let the dog pee on your leg. Okay, so why don't we... Sarians... That's a good use of sound. It's in stereo. Okay, this is riveting. With a mighty, wimpy kick, you manage to hurt your foot. However, the vent grill opens. It's interesting because the hint book does mention this. It says, "Did you try the knife again? Too bad, it won't work. Try hitting it." Behind the glass door of the machine, you see a load of dirty Sarian uniform components. Uh-oh, you hear someone coming.
I died, didn't I?
Wait for it. Darn staticling. Hey, look at that! By the most amazing stroke of luck, you've traded your extremely conspicuous Xenon spacesuit for a Sarian officer's uniform complete with helmet. Searching the pockets of your newly found disguise, you find a number of possessions you were packing has been greatly reduced. In fact, lost in that limbo void to where socks and baseballs disappear is everything but the data cartridge. Hey, one shouldn't attempt to manipulate oneself in a family game. Yeah, you got no money to spend in enemy territory.
Alright.
Really?
Oh, I forgot to save.
You close your eyes in hopes your death will be quick, but to your surprise, the guard does not notice you. In fact, you think your uniform is that of a high-ranking Sarian officer worth sucking up to. Cool!
No, not that.
Alex? Okay. Okay. Alright. Alex.
What?
Go back. Go back. Old Fabris softener sheets rest on the floor. Hey, there's an ID card there also. Fabris softener? That was another little typo. Thank you, Alex. That's all I ask. Oh, look at it, yeah. In the pocket of this ugly outfit is a Sarian ID card. The name on the card is Butston Freem. You wonder if this is a common Sarian name, and if it is, you're glad you're not a Sarian. Hey.
All right.
These egg-shaped lights, if that's what they are just another example of the rather whimsical designs you've observed on this ship. For ugly, smelly, green, planet-destroying murderers, the Sarians appear to have a great sense of aesthetics. I always love that when somebody whips that out about Hugo Boss or... Ooh, yeah, David Bowie dressing up in a fascist chic. It's always good. It looks like some kind of cartridge reader. Maybe the cartridge you have will work in it.
Should I get rid of this dude?
Well, I mean, you can always try to use the cartridge after you save the game.
No, not that. Save. Save.
Whoever shall read this, my name is Dr. Vohall. I am a scientist with the Star Generator project aboard the Starlab Arcata. Oh, okay. If my fears prove true, the Star Generator and the people of our universe are in serious jeopardy. Used as a device for evil, it would cause the destruction of millions of lives and enslave all who oppose the Sarians. Encoded within this cartridge are all the plans and specifications for the construction of the Star Generator. Should any disaster befall the Star Generator project, scientists would be able to create a duplicate of the Star Generator with this information. Please guard it with your life and return it to the Xenon ruling body as quickly as possible. Important note, the Star Generator is capable of self-destruction. This was introduced to the system as a precaution. To activate it, one must enter the code 8336. Okay, so we probably saw this exact message. A 5-minute time will begin to count down. Beware, anyone within 5 kilometers of the Star Generator will be in danger once the timer has been initiated. Please be careful and good luck. Yeah. So we saw this message back in the underground alien chamber. Remember, we had to retrieve the cartridge or we would have lost it.
Yeah.
Because Sierra. It's nice that they give you a second chance to see it, I guess. I don't remember that. What are you trying to do?
I don't know.
You going back the way you came? You're not close enough to talk to the guard. How you doing, son? Son, sir. Chills run down your spin as you realize he has no concept of the word son. Chills run down your spin. What was going on with the QA department? Were they drunk? Were they high? Did they find some of the old school Sierra cocaine from the early 80s? It was all of the above. Quite possibly. I do like to season my beer with a little cocaine from the 80s. Vintage cocaine. Bespoke cocaine. Sir, are you going to attend the maturation and reproduction ceremony tonight? You don't even want to begin to imagine what that might be about.
Alright. I wasn't sure if I could be able to talk to them. I thought that was going to be the dead giveaway.
Yeah,
Or
that
did
was...
I prison pocket the translator?
I appreciate that you're getting adventurous with the... Sierra game isn't just about beating it. It's about wandering around and sticking your finger in all the electrical sockets.
Wait.
Why
Okay,
wouldn't he
I
want
guess
to imagine that? He might find a girlfriend for once. But he does find a girlfriend eventually, and then she gets written out by Josh Mandel. Okay.
Halt! No one is allowed to access the captain's personal escape pod.
Hey.
In fact, come to think of it, I'm not even sure the captain has access to the captain's personal escape pod.
Yeah, okay, sure, bud. Just don't tax those green brain cells. Let's see, what time have we got? Okay, 4:30. I'm gonna say we got a half-hour warning here.
All right.
Where might I find the star generator, soldier?
I'm sorry, sir, it's confidential. If I told you, I'd just have to kill you. No offense, it's just my job.
No offense taken, soldier. Good work. Just checking your alertness. Yeah, that's it. Just checking your alertness. You wonder when game designers are ever going to stop using that same old worn-out cliche about people killing you after telling you something secret. Did that joke predate Top Gun? That's the earliest reference I know it from. You are on the lower level of one of the hallways on the Deltar. From the looks of them, those globes contain high-power Wally coils, each one capable of discharging jillions of volts of deadly electricity. Oh, yeah. Touch the stove, touch the stove. You don't have time to stop and touch all this neat stuff. You've got a galaxy to save. Touch the stove, touch the stove. I don't think you want to do that. Oh, come on. Yeah, he's way ahead of you. He tried. Interesting.
I can't lick them. I can't.
Yeah, try walking over
Can
to
I
the
touch
in
'em?
between them. Yep, there you go.
All right.
Gee, that must have been a pretty powerful energy beam, seeing as it reduced you to a pile of carbonized matter. Alright, where were we? Okay. Yep.
Okay, I got everything. All right.
Yeah, I was about to say, you keep like going down hallways and then turning around before you've hit the end. Oh, yeah, okay, so that's... Yeah, okay. Got it. Okay, so a little hint about the walk icon. Generally, it goes where your feet are going to go. So yeah, hold it all the way over on the floor.
Okay.
Usually gets you the best results.
Can't remember. Did we go all the way around here?
I don't know.
All right, we'll find out right
I
now.
think this is the first. Okay, so now you know that goes there.
Okay.
You're going to kind of want to try to keep in mind where that escape pod elevator is. Okay. Yep. Sure my dog isn't behind me. Looks like a great place to curl up and take a nap. Too bad you're in such a hurry. Seems obvious to you that Wally Wood did some time designing Sarian hardware. I'm not sure who Wally Wood is. That's a reference that goes beyond me. Magic Raspberry Pi, who was Wally Wood? Because I am... Damn it! Wrong keyboard. Fortunately, I didn't screw you up. Wally Wood. American comic book writer. Born in 27, died in 81. What a perfectly useless looking piece of decoration. Oh, I remember that droid. How are you doing, son? Okay, so we're looping here.
Okay.
The droid does not speak to you. It's possible you've been snubbed. You give the cleaning droid a shove. It appears to be in standby mode and doesn't budge. Broom at the ready, the cleaning droid waits for something useful to do. Hey, hey, hey. Okay, okay.
Think we found the generator dealie?
Oh, we found that in Mr. Big Beefy, man. Look at that bear. All right. Oh, welcome to the weapons dispensary, I guess. I've got an IQ of 5,000, but they feel I'm only good enough to fetch weapons like some whimpering puppy dog. Finding my voice here. You'll have to show me your ID card so I can scurry off and fetch your weapon. Why they don't just wire me into the ship system so I would know who you are without an ID card is beyond even my supreme intellect. Nice. I didn't know that Aperitif was guarding the generator. Okay, okay. Oh, how clever. You have an ID card and, my, what an lovely photo of a pre-proto-organic biped you have, too. I guess I'll use my vast resources to fetch your silly weapon for you. Please wait here if you can handle such a simple command. That voice drifted, but I was trying to get off the, Sierra was always great with sassy robots. Yes, they were, David. Oh, yeah, okay. This is a conspicuous absence, isn't it, Alex? Isn't it, Alex? Yep. What are you doing? You fool! Oh, welcome to the weapons dispensary, I guess.
Eh.
You don't have time to stop and touch all this neat stuff, blah, blah, blah. You find you must fight the urge to dust and polish everywhere you go. You're close. You're close. Yeah, maybe. You don't want to leave your fingerprints all over the ship, do you? You can only carry one grenade at a time. Okay. Well done. Yes, if a shopkeeper looks away, you ransack. That is Adventure Gaming 101, maybe 102. I don't know. You carbon-based life forms are so annoying. My counterpart at Eulent's Flats on Corona told me about this one pesky humanoid in a grungy blue spaceship who just kept pestering him. Oh, why does committing genocide seem such a good idea right now? Aged well. Go away. I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. Try it again. Okay. I'm still not talking to you. All right. That's it. That's it.
Got blaster. Got
And a
grenade.
Fun, sun, shiny new gun.
All right, let's... No, not that.
Smart, smart.
Oh. No.
Just throw your ID at him. He'll look at it and go, Buxton Freems! And he will die. You gonna throw it at the star generator? Alright. Now I gotta figure out how to get down there. Try it again. Very good. Oh, yeah. You probably just need to... Yeah. Supposed to make it to him, then try to shoot him. Sorry, Alex is doing this in, like, relatively proper order. 15 minutes.
All right. Oh.
No, you don't. No, you don't, Alex. It's a nice thought, but no, you don't.
Shit.
My, aren't you the clumsy one? Because of your inability to walk without falling on your face, your helmet has been collected by the trash droid. Now you've blown your cover. The Sarians are sure to shoot first and ask questions later. You know who would be a better narrator for this than the Gary Cole type they got? The guy who played Rimmer in Red Dwarf, like in full Rimmer mode, would have been pretty good here, I think. He's got that sarcasm. Yeah, okay. You're ahead of us, Alex. Very good. And this is the part that I remember being easier. Yeah. You're not on the right level. In the 16-color version, I remember shooting people to be easier. If only Arthur was here. Yeah, okay. There you go. Yeah, Arthur's a little busy on Saturdays. Yeah, Saturdays. Yeah.
Shit.
So, wait a minute. What? Sierra Noya. Oh. Okay, go ahead, Mon's barking. Very good. Oh, man. You removed the device from the guard's belt. It looks like you have found the remote control that turns off the force field around the star generator. It was very nice of the game to actually tell you what that one did.
No.
Hold on. Okay.
No.
Let's save it because, touch the stove. Always touch the stove.
All right.
Oh.
No.
Yeah, try touching. Yeah. There's a force field around the star generator. You'll need to turn it off first. Okay. Yeah, we tried.
Fine.
You press the stud on the remote, and the force field around the star generator begins to deplete. We're so close to the end. I'm glad nobody heard that grenade go off. Hey, okay, yeah, you're trying to touch yourself. Get out of the way. Yes, Space Quest 2, the weird part is, never mind that. Now you're in a hurry. Okay. This is a pixel hunt. You gotta find that damn thing. Space Quest 2 is a game that I didn't find as challenging as a lot of Sierra games, but the segments that were challenging, yeah, they were hard. That said, Space Quest 2 is also one of the games that I've gone back to the least for some reason, despite having a favorable impression of it.
There we go.
Okay, cool. All right, so, oh boy, we just saved it, right? Yeah, we did, before we turned off the force field. The combination, Alex, is 8336.
8, 3, 3, 6.
Enter. Now you exited before you entered the code. Now you got to find the hotspot again. Put in a wrong combination. Sure. Here, let me see if I can get this. Later games would actually give you like a point on the... Okay, we're kind of in the way, so I'm going to move us out of here. Like they'd give you a little dot on the hand that would show you exactly where you were going to manipulate it. Do you remember where the hand was? Okay, there we go. Let's see if we can save it in the close-up. Yep, okay. Hold on a sec. Oops. Nothing. Okay. All right, one more time. 8336.
Mm.
Let's see, where are we? Boy, I hope you know the way to that escape pod. Okay, I guess we'll just finish the game. Run! Run! Run your buns off. Actually, I think this is, yeah, pretty straightforward, wasn't it? Hope you get in there. Holy moly. I think that might have glitched a bit. Hopefully you don't die as soon as you come out. Okay. Oh, Alex! How small are your testes right now, buddy? We got somebody who wants to see the explosion. Let me see. You don't get right in. Okay, so if you want... If you want, we can wait out another 4 minutes. That timer's going quickly enough. It's definitely some sort of thing. This must be the captain's personal escape pod. It's a bit stylish for an escape pod.
The big dude was the captain, right?
I don't think that was the captain, no. The captain's generally not on guard duty. Can you shoot yourself? You ask yourself why you're doing this and are forced to reply that you just don't know. So, what is everybody else doing with the rest of their weekend? My weekend's over, but you guys know that. I complain about that a lot. I wonder if we could have used the grenade on ourselves. I want to say no. I want to say no. Which game is it where... Man, kind of a spoiler, but... Oh, no, I remember which one. There is a Space Quest game where you use a grenade on yourself. Accidentally.
It's part of plot?
No.
Or that can be done accidentally?
No. You just pick up a grenade, and if you either... You're either not supposed to pick it up or you're supposed to use it somewhere else first, but if you go to a certain location, you jump down into something and you blow up as a result of having the grenade on you. Space Quest 4, like I said, I just remember that being one of the biggest dick games. I think my memory is mostly based on, as I've said, the first part, but also the glitchiness. There's a sequence where you have to, like, swim away from people shooting at you in a 0G skating rink, and it's so glitchy, or it was when I played it, that it's just so impossible to do. Alright, let me see. We got 2 minutes. Oh, hey, my pup has joined us. Hey, buddy. He's turning so white. But he's still in good spirits. Dude, I think he's now 3 months past the point where the vet said he was just definitely going to be dead. And he's still doing so well. Hi. Do you want to say hi? Do you want to come up here and say hi, Mr. Immunocompromised arthritis man? I mean, yeah, he could relapse anytime. What did I just... My wallet just fell out of my pants. Good boy. Oh. You want to do it? Oh. 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 Come on. Oh. 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 There we go. Got a little wolf out of him. Goemon is a Shiba Inu Chihuahua mix. And I often say that his mother must have been a Winnebago or a dishwasher or something. Until he slowed down, he was pure psycho energy to the point where one of my friends said he wasn't really a pet. That was more of an unexploded shell, not a grenade. Yeah. Space Quest 4 is another one I didn't really go back to because I liked the plot. I liked going through it. It was very funny. You better hurry up, Roger. You've got 20 seconds before you're turned into such tiny particles that they couldn't find you with an ion microscope. Yeah, that's kind of the point. Yeah, just the sequences that were hard. Oh god, I did not like those.
Yeah, I miss that. The Gremlin days with him.
He's still got a little bit of that energy. It's just that it's mostly there in vocalizations. Oh, hey! I said kaboom question mark on the save. There's my answer. We hate to tell you this, but you're dead again. Wow, dudes. At this rate, you'll never see the end of the game, despite the fact that it's like a couple of clicks away. You're dead. Come on. Let's do some QA, bro! Alright. I could see you potentially having to do the laser puzzle for Alex. The laser puzzle is eating my back brain, but I think I remember what you're talking about. We'll get there. Yeah, that whole thing was easier than I remembered. Now we find out if we truly have everything. I think if you have the data cartridge, you get the good ending. If you don't have the data cartridge, it's like, well, gee, thanks, we're all gonna die. Hey, it's King Graham. Roger Wilco. We, the people of Xenon, extend our limitless appreciation and eternal gratitude for your acts of heroism. I wish I could emulate the bad voice acting of Josh Mandel. It's charming. Because of your bravery, the planet Xenon, and indeed the entire galaxy, has been saved from domination by the evil, not to mention ugly, Sarians. It is my honor to present you with the coveted Golden Mop, a symbol of pride and accomplishment to members of your esteemed profession. Well, you are your job, I guess. I do not like credentialism or that sort of stuff. Henceforth and for all time, you will be known as Hero of Xenon. I don't think that's true. I think you can get this far without the cartridge. I mean, hold on. I'll correct myself. Well, Roger, you did it. You saved the galaxy. Wait a minute. There wasn't any girl. Sorry. Well, you got the mop. Anyway, from now on, Xenon's your oyster. Okay, this is going fast. And now, the sun sets, peaceful blue planet Xenon, the Roger Wilco's first adventure. Yes, I'm afraid there are more. We hope you remain in your seat long enough to let us express our limitless appreciation. Okay, so that's actually incorrect. You can get the code when you're in the underground aliens base, but then you can accidentally leave the cartridge there. So there is an alternate ending. It's basically just different text on that background where it goes like, well, great, we're all gonna die, but hey, You beat the Sarians, I guess.
Honestly,
okay.
I thought I left the card back there because I don't remember picking it back up.
Well, it automatically returned it to you when you used it on the Sarian base. The trick was that you can leave it behind when you use it and get the same message earlier. Yeah, okay, Mark Seibert was the music director. David Alexander says, good game. Oh, this is a slightly different arrangement. All right, Alex, that was Space Quest 1, the remake. What did you think? Oh, and guys, let me know, was Alex coming through more clearly? Next week is going to be, we're doing this chronologically, so we're going to do Leisure Suit Larry, I'm afraid. But we'll do the VGA version again because I think that's an important step in what Sierra was doing with their graphics. Okay, yeah, okay, so it sounds like you're coming through more clearly. That's good.
Awesome.
Mark Crow originally composed the Space Quest theme. Okay, Sharon Simmons, Quality Assurance. I'm going to try to contact her, find out what was going on. Oh, did you press anything?
No.
Okay. Well, okay, I guess we're done.
Is that it? I thought there'd be a little more to the credits, but okay.
I'm thinking you must have accidentally touched something, but I'm not 100% sure. But that's good because, oh wow, we actually hit time just a couple of minutes ago, so good job. Alex, your overall impression of Space Quest, what do you think?
That was not bad.
Okay, Junie also says you're coming through better. Let me see. Let me increase your gain here and see what happens. Oh, wait, you know what I need to do? Is he coming through about as clear as me, or... Yeah, the first one has mandatory gambling. Sierra was on a streak of that one for a little while. Space Quest, Leisure Suit Larry, I know there were some others. At least one other. Okay, so guys, how clear is Alex coming through compared to me? Because I'm gonna... Junie says, well played with an emoji. I'm gonna see if I can remember real quick how to... Yeah, okay, put a gain on you. Because now...
I think I need any gain, but it's...
Well, let's play with it. Let's see if people say you're too loud if I put you up 4 decibels. There's now an extra gain filter on yours, so say something. Sing something Irish. Dance for us.
I don't know.
Okay, you're tripping the red zone there when you talk. Say something normal.
All right. Well, the thing is that I see it tripping on the screen too.
Yeah, you're tripping the red level, guys. How does Alex sound? We're doing some very quick Sierra style QA. I'll let you guys talk. I'm gonna turn off that gain real quick because I don't like when it trips the red zone.
Yeah, I think if anything, you put it up to maybe 2.
Yeah, bring it back down. Okay, I need you to stop touching the screen. Stop touching because it's putting you up to It's putting you up to 30, so you might have really spiked there for a moment. Okay. All right. His voice sounds like speaking with someone on the phone. Clear enough. Yeah. I'm gonna maybe eventually if we keep going, we'll gift Alex some better equipment.
But my whole running gag is I do this on the cheap.
Yeah, I know. And
I know.
Okay,
I should be a little more professional.
First time chat from SCAL, I guess Southern California, maybe 2626. Man, this brings me back. I love Space Quest. Yes. So I don't know how long you've been watching, but our project is that we are doing more or less chronological Sierra. Space Quest 2 will be on the way eventually. In fact, why don't I once again call up the Sierra? And I just did it on the wrong keyboard. Sierra Games Wikipedia. And you're going to hate that, Alex, because you know what? The second part of any Sierra game usually did not get a remake, so we will go back to real-time typing when we hit Space Quest 2.
Gross.
I'll get you back on typing Space Harrier, man. We'll get you fit. So it looks like right now, okay. We're going to have Leisure Suit Larry. We're going to have Police Quest. And then it's going to be Space Quest 2. So there's 2 games between us and Space Quest 2. Leisure Suit Larry, I think, will be a quick one. Police Quest, depends. Yeah, I want to get to King's Quest 4 because I haven't played that since it was fresh. And that one's got a special place in my heart. Space Quest 2 does as well, despite both of those I remember very fondly. Maybe that's because I haven't played them since they were brand new. Oh, hey, let me see. Let me find a little treat for you guys before we go. Space Quest, VGA, Moby Games. I mentioned, and I used the wrong keyboard again, Sierra did promos for some of their games where they used live action actors. Oh, you know what I'm doing? You know what I'm doing that's very stupid? I'm looking it up on the Pi where I can't share it with you guys. Okay. I am looking for Space Quest VGA on Moby Games because that's the surest place I know where to find this. Here it is. Oh, this is going to be through desktop, so I gotta... Well, you know what? I'm not going to bother going through all the gesticulations, but if you go to the Moby Games page for the Space Quest 1 remake, all the way down in the media section, there is a live-action parody of those, hey, kills Roach is dead, and they put a little, like, Aibo-looking robot on a woman's kitchen. And it's an advertisement for Space Quest 1 to kill those bugs dead. Okay, so our new guy, Escal, says, Space Quest 2 is great. There was a monster in that game that terrified me as a child. Was it the Labian Terror Beast, the little Tasmanian devil guy, or was it something else? I remember that was kind of a monster. There were at least a couple of big monsters in that. I just remember the Labian Terror Beast, though, off the top of my head.
Honestly, that little thing looks like the rat catcher from TMNT.
It does, yeah. It looks like a mouser. I would have to recalibrate a few things to get it. Camera scene. Oops. Yeah, we're not going to get sound off of this. I don't think this is going to come through because I disabled this. But this is what I'm talking about. Oh, hey. The ZZ Top guys were full size. Or they're shrunk down. And yeah. They did that for a handful of Sierra games. There was a girl dressed up as Rosella, wandering around a cave. She gets attacked by a troll or something like that. There's something of the 2 guys from Andromeda shooting guns in smoke on a stairway. I assume that was shot in Sierra's offices. And most impressively for Police Quest 2, they shot like footage of an event that happens off screen in the early part of the game where your nemesis escapes jail by taking a jailer captive. And those were just kind of neat little things. They weren't televised, obviously, but you would see them if you went back into the Walden Soft nook in the back of a Walden books. Okay, let's catch up here. Space Quest 2, you get an item without pain, which comes back to haunt you later. Yes, that is a very famous thing that happens. Escal, it was the one in the forest, that tree that like ate you if you touched any of its tentacles or something. Yeah, okay, so I wanted to say tentacles. There's something in my nugget about tentacles. I don't remember specifics though. Something that just gave me the creeps. Rimson again says, I wonder if Alex can die as fast in Police Quest 1 as I did. I managed it in less than 5 minutes. We're gonna find out. Interesting note about Leisure
Is that a challenge?
Yeah, I you know
People
what?
challenging me? We're gonna. I don't know.
I should start recording your death times, because you had what, like 12 seconds in King's Quest 1, but then you beat that. How did you beat that? You started a Sierra game and then you just ate crap immediately. It was like a 6 or 7 second death.
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, you did it. You so totally did it. Let me see what we played. King's Quest 3. I don't know if that was it. I still have the
it's
counter.
King's Quest 1.
Well, King's
was,
Quest
like, I
1 was
think,
the
the
one where you
first-
just went straight into the moat.
Yeah.
The Black Cauldron, you can't die that quickly. King's Quest... It must have been King's Quest 3. Like, you must have just gone out the door and gone off the cliff or something. I've got your counter somewhere around here for how many times you died in that. And what did we end up with on the cliff? Here it is. You died from falling 30, 40, 50, 60, 72 times. Damn. I mean, the King's Quest games are mean about those cliffs, but damn, 72 times. You didn't really top 3 deaths from any other source. You got like Medusa and the spider both killed you 3 times. Anyway, as usual, I'm going to be protective about the rest of my evening before I have to go back to work at 4 in the morning. Let's see. Fun fact, I wasn't trying to die either. Okay. So let's see. Police Quest, you died in 5 minutes. I don't think there's a shooting range in Police Quest 1. That was Police Quest 2. So it could have been the tire inspection, or you were just jerking around and took off your clothes. I don't know. All right. Alex, any final thoughts? How do you like this compared to this King's Quest series?
It was not bad. It was. It had a nice challenge to it. It honestly did.
Yeah, well, once again, the audience was nice to you and elected to go with the VGA remake rather than the original typey version. I do remember one difference. You know that piece of glass that broke off the cockpit of your escape pod?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wasn't even visible on screen in the original. You had to actively type in "look" at the pod before it would show you. And that also that survival kit, I think, was off screen in the original. Thanks for streaming, guys. Well, thank you for being here, Junie. Like, you guys, yeah, I didn't do a lot of streaming, but I didn't expect the Sierra stuff to be like what got people coming back, but it's good to hang out with you guys. Like, I love that. It's good to reminisce about this stuff with people. Any other thoughts, Alex? Because I got to get out of here.
No, not really. Other than I really thought I was going to die in that escape time.
Yeah, I do not remember it being so damn easy to get back to the pod. Like, that was so weird. I remember that
Yeah,
being
'cause
more
I
challenging. And if I was bumbling around when I was a kid, oh, I was a stupid kid. Interesting non-historical footnote about the next game, Leisure Suit Larry. There is a YouTuber I occasionally watch. I don't watch a whole lot of them. And it's a woman. Her screen name is Cannot Be Tamed, and she actually really loves Sierra, but has a particular fondness for Leisure Suit Larry because it was the first game where she saw breasts. But also, the interesting footnote there is that she first played it at her aunt's house. It was on her aunt's computer. So, questions. I have questions. Cannot be tamed. And that's it. Unless you got anything else to say. Hey, guys. Like I said, you guys... It's really cool. I don't want to understate that. I appreciate you coming back here. There's any number of things you could be doing with your time. You're here. You're here with us. You're laughing at Alex, and you're also consoling Alex. Just watching somebody experiencing this with fresh eyes for the first time. Alex, anything from you?
No, not really. Other than... Wait, which version of Leisure Suit Larry are we using?
We'll play the VGA version because I think it's important to note the evolution of Sierra's art style.
All right.
So another one that's going to be kind of easy on you. Oh, yeah. There is an actual footnote that I never knew about Leisure Suit Larry 1. There's a hidden time limit. Your character's goal is to get lucky. And if you don't, I saw this screenshot, I think it was on Moby Games, where it was just him with a gun to his head. Like, apparently if you get to morning and you don't finish the game, your little guy kills himself. Yeah. All right. We are going to close the hatch here then. We'll see you guys next week. If we don't see you sooner, end mode engage.